Okay, then, so we're going to be interviewing these three people about how they're affected by racism. As you can see, three different races. We've got like Caucasian, Black, and Arab. And now we're just going to interview them. So we're going to start with you. So, how do you feel about racism in our school as general?
Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, I don't like it. Like, people discriminate against everyone, and it's not something that should be happening in school.
Okay, well, do you ever try to stop it when you see it?
Yeah, because it mostly happens to me and this other guy named Matt.
Okay, so what do you think about racism? Just like as a general topic.
I think I do hear it a lot, and it's mostly people joking around with their friends or whatever. But I mean, sometimes if someone gets angry, and since we're such a cultured school, they'll use it against each other.
Okay, so how do you? So you are the last person. You're the third person we ask, and we're gonna ask you a different question. Have you ever experienced racism personally?
Yes, I have experienced racism more than twice, more than 3 times, and racism really isn't just a normal thing. It's discrimination, it's judgment, and mistaught. This is not something acceptable. I've been called terrorist after 9/11. It's not something that you expect to hear, but unfortunately, it is something that is often heard in most countries, and we need to like focus on how we can change the world as an individual, and we can't just live like this. I mean, no one wants to live by discrimination, and that's all I gotta say.
Okay, so have any of you ever tried to be racist towards someone voluntarily?
No.
I have actually.
And
I have not, but when people sometimes get angry, it just like it forces you to say, but I haven't. Thank God, I have not.
okay, so has anyone here ever felt like there's constantly been the threat of racism towards them? Like other than you, because we've already talked about you but you two. Like, have you ever felt threatened by racism at all?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I've had people call me like, "Oh, don't be tough. Stop acting tough. You're like white."
oh, okay. So yeah, these are these three people's thoughts about racism, and we're signing off.